Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Anna, and this is my reading for May the 6th and the 7th. This is Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so I pulled 2 cards and an oracle card. I'm using the same decks is what I do. I use the same deck throughout the entire week. Whoa, I need to slow down. Okay, little coffee's kicking in. All right. So first card is Go Within, which is number 2. Okay, traditionally known as the High Priestess. I'll get to that in a second. And followed by another 2, the 2 of Abundance. 2 and 2. 2. So this is the 2 of Abundance, which is the suit of Earth, which is Pentacles. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. All right, and the Oracle card is Focus on Service. Look at the pretty image there, unicorn. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so 2. So the 2s are all about the balance. They're all about what's the next step. What are we going to do, right? That's what the 2s are about. So let's get here. Let's get on with it. High Priestess, Go Within. Okay. I'm not going to read through all of this. I am going to say that there is no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. High Priestess, it's not the card of action, you know. But the High Priestess is about, yeah, the intuition, all this stuff, whatever. But there's knowledge. And I like how the angel is holding a document here and a book here. When I see the High Priestess, I somehow associate it with studying, figuring things out, studying, going, you know. It says go within here, but you go within. It's more like retracting and taking time out to research. Okay, so there's research, there's studying, there's a sense of gaining information and knowledge, and really keeping that knowledge to yourself. It's just it's knowledge that you're not going to put out there. It's just something that you need for yourself, something you need to know, and etc. Okay, for whatever thing that you need to do in the future, right? Okay, you get it. Okay, but the one thing that does stick out here, and I don't know if you can see it. Okay, be patient with yourself. All right, so yeah, is it even focusing? I don't know. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. Okay, this is also telling me the process is slow. It's a low number 1. Number 2, this process of learning or whatever it is that you're trying to gain, the knowledge that you're gaining, it's not going to happen overnight. So it's not like you read an article and you're done. No, there's a series of things. There are steps that need to be taken. But be patient. Go easy on yourself. Okay. This is a very studious card of being very, 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 very studious. However, with the 2 of Abundance, is saying you need to take a step back and make it a little, not lighthearted, but just kind of lighten the load a bit. Okay. This is a very serious card. But on the other hand, the 2 of Abundance is saying, you know what, you need to, there's an image of a child, so it does, somewhere in this little paragraph here, it speaks of, you know, going, finding the inner child and taking an approach that's a bit more playful, not so heavy, you know, not so not somber, but you know what I mean, not so serious. I mean, yes, you need to be serious, but you also need to have those breaks. You need to have time where you can be playful. Otherwise, you will inundate yourself, your mind, and it's going to bog you down, and it's not good. Okay, so we don't want that energy. We want to learn, and you want to gain all that you can from the learning or experience or whatever, but you do, with the 2 of Abundance, need to slow down a little bit. This is also multiple jobs and multitasking. That's just the 2 words that popped out here for me. And the multitasking, you don't want wishy-washy work. You don't want your work and whatever you're putting out there to be watered down. You want quality work, right? So if you're going to do quality work, minimize your tasks, minimize the things that you're doing, and try to reduce the multitasking list. And the whatever it is that you need to do over the next 2 days. Okay, so we need to all focus on this. This is the what I'm getting here. So we want to do and do, but we need to also reduce our workload a bit. Okay, reduce the workload, take it easy, really lighthearted. Now, another thing I'm getting here is like you see the girl here, and she's kind of balancing along, and it's like she's light as air. And the wings, I keep thinking like, yeah, if you had wings, yeah, you would zip here and there. You would fly from here to there. And that's the energy I'm getting. That's like the overall sense. So it's like wow, if we had wings, we'd be here and there and here and there. It's like that Red Bull commercial, right? But we don't have wings unless, well, you can get on a plane and, well, technically you'll have wings if you get on the plane, but you understand what I'm saying. You can't be in two places at the same time. And that's the other message I'm getting from this, okay? You can't be in two places at the same time. Also, you can't have your mind on two separate things at the same time. You got to focus on one thing, then set it aside. Take a breather, come back, get on the other thing, work on it, then set it aside. You might want to, with the twos, give yourself the 50-50. You've got to give, take your time, divide it in half, and then from that time, take a quarter of that time, you know, per each thing that you're doing, and then just sort of kind of like refresh your mind and kind of walk away from it for a little bit. Does that make sense? So let's say you spend an hour on something, you set aside an hour to do something, and so take 15 minutes to sort of just the last 15 minutes and just kind of walk away, refresh, and then you can get started on the next thing. You know, something like that, whatever. It doesn't have to be like that, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with our resources and our time. Abundance is earth. It's the pentacles, the suit of pentacles, earth. So we need to balance out our time. Okay, let's balance our time. All right, how we manage our time in doing things. Okay, now focus on service. This card, what pops out here is the Oni, what is it? Joyfully serve. Joyfully serving. Okay, and your focus upon this stream of giving and receiving in every situation. All you do, okay, yes, giving and receiving, but really joyfully serving. And in order for you to joyfully serve in whatever it is that you would like to do, we need to attain this kind of balance here. We need to not drain ourselves and burden ourselves way too much. In other words, this whole focus on service, yes, what you're passionate about, your interests, your goals, that kind of thing. You know, there are some of you out there who are readers. Maybe that's your service. You're putting out your own readings out there, or whatever it is that you're doing. Good for you. Awesome. But don't take yourself so seriously, you know. And that's the other part. Maybe there's something that you love to do as an interest and a passion, but then you tend to overdo it. See? And then if you overdo it and you can't walk away and give yourself a breather, it's going to be, you know, it can get burdensome. Okay? So, and whoever says it doesn't get burdensome at times is lying. They're full of it. And that's because we need to obtain, you know, some kind of balance, right? We do just one thing all the time, oni, and then the other aspects of our lives kind of, they fall to the side, and, you know, it happens. So let's focus on service. Let's joyfully serve. Joyfully serve. And if you're not feeling very joyful one day, that's an indicator that you need that breather. You need to walk away and kind of do other things and take up that crocheting project that you left aside. I'm speaking from, oh my God, I'm looking at my crochet project way over there. Oh my God, I need to get on that. But yeah, take up your crochet project or whatever and do something totally different, right? And now for something completely different, a little Monty Python there, right? So that's the kind of energy and that we need to work with in the next 2 days. I hope this makes sense and I wasn't too much of a scatterbrain. But yes, we need to take ourselves seriously, but then we need to let loose. We're not born with wings. We can't be in two places at the same time, right? So just take that away. Anchor yourself with that last statement I made, okay? Joyfully serve, and if you're not feeling too joyful, that's okay. Walk away. Take a breather. It's all right. The world's not going to go away. It's still here. Everyone is still here. Everyone still loves you, right? So with that, I will close this session, and I will see you back here on Friday for the weekend reading. Thank you so much for watching and for subscribing and sharing and chatting and all of that. Have a wonderful day. Next 2 days. Bye-bye.